Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to check the new Foxeer Lollipop V2 antennas. In this video I'm going to go over their specifications and then I'm going to head outdoors and compare the Lollipop V2 side by side with the previous version, the V1. The Lollipop V2 is available in 3 colors, so you can either get it in red, purple and also black. In addition, you can also choose 5 types of connectors: SMA and RPSMA, UFL, and straight and 9 degrees M6 connectors. The SMA, RPSMA and also the UFL offers both RHCP and RHCP options, and the M6 version offers only the RHCP option. Now, even though the Lollipop V2 looks pretty much like the V1, this is not the same antenna. First of all, the interior has been changed. I know it has been claimed that the Lollipop V1 is a clone, or actually was a clone, because the V1 is not sold anymore. So first of all, you can see that the M6 connector is now flexible, so you can just bend it like that, unlike the V1, which is flexible but it can't be bent, so this one is easier to work with. In addition, there is also some weight difference. The M6 V1 weighs 3.56 grams and the M6 V2 weighs 3.86 grams. The difference between the V1 and the V2 with the SMA antenna connector is about the same, so the V2 weighs 7.4 grams and the V1 weighs 7.20 grams. In terms of dimensions, the length of the V2 M6 is about 59.8 millimeters, the UFL is about 88.4 millimeters, and the SMA version length is about 63.2 millimeters. Now I'm going to test the performance of both V2 and V1 antennas using the RLC SWR meter. And even though this is a hobby-grade equipment, it can still give us an indication about the performance of the antenna and also its best tuning. So I'm going to start with the V1. And as you can see, the performance of the antenna is best when you use between 5740 to 5831 frequency. So the lower the SWR value, the better the performance is. Now let's test the V2. And as you can see, the V2 is actually better at the lower bands, and we can deduct that the V1 is better than the V2 because the SWR values are higher, and this is only for comparison with the same antennas. As I mentioned before, the V2 is not identical to the V1. So if using the V2, it's better to use the lower frequency values, and according to this SWR meter, it's going to be achieved when you're going to use the lowest available frequency. The next thing I've done is to head outdoors and compare the Lollipop V1 with the V2. I used the same version of the KremerFPV 3D model, and in the following video you'll be able to see which goggles I used with which antenna. I didn't use any patch antennas, otherwise this test wouldn't be valid. In addition, I flew 2 quadcopters, my Tomahawk Sidewinder, and in the center of the video you'll be able to see the antennas that I used. So the Sidewinder was used with both Lollipop V1 and V2, and I also tested it with the Wizard TS215, which unfortunately didn't survive one of the test flights, and with this quadcopter I only used the Lollipop V2. Again, you will be able to see the antenna that I used on the quadcopter on the center of the video, and next to each video on the bottom, the antenna that was used on the goggles. Just before playing the comparison video, I'm going to give you my short conclusion. First of all, according to my test, the V2 did perform better than the V1. In addition, I like the fact that the M6 connector is now flexible, and it makes the procedure of mounting it on the micro quadcopter easier than the V1. As I mentioned before, on one of my test flights, I crashed the Asian Wizard TS215 and I broke the antenna. You can see that the M6 connector is a goner, but the antenna stayed intact. So this is a very durable antenna, and I think for $20 for a pair, it's not a bad price. Now I'm just going to crack it open to show you the interior. And actually I broke also the inside, so there's not much to see, but I can tell you that this compartment is very durable and is not, of course, indestructible, but probably you're going to break the M6 connector before you're going to break the case, so just make sure that the M6 connector is secured, otherwise this might happen to you on a bad crash as well. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of the comparison video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell if you're not already subscribed. See you in my next videos, and goodbye.